Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, bringing you guys some Bloons Tower Defense 5. This is mission 3 of our medium guide. We already beat it on easy, and now we're going to keep on going. If you're wondering why I'm doing it out of order, it's because whenever they make a new map, they change the order anyway, so it doesn't really even matter that I'm doing this technically out of order, because this might be in order in a little bit. So that's why it seems a little bit off, and why mission 1 is technically going to be mission 3 for us. So let's get this started. Now, I know it's been a while since I posted one of these, and I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been about a week. It said it was about, I think it was 10 days ago. So, I mean, you know, it's been quite some time, at least for me, because I always do Bloons Tower Defense 5, but I've been busy uploading so much stockpiled videos, and I still have so many, but someone touched my heart when they posted on one of my videos, like, I like this, Jerome, don't get me wrong, but what about the Bloons Tower Defense? And I'm like, yeah, you know what, he's right. It's been a while. I need to stop doing the stockpiled videos and stop focusing on those things. I need to go down to what truly matters, and that is Bloons Tower Defense 5. So, yeah, it's probably not a good thing to say, you know, with school and college and all this other stuff. What truly matters is Bloons Tower Defense 5. But you know what, he's right, though. I should probably film a couple of these every once in a while and, you know, just keep focusing on this for a little while. So, hopefully we'll see some more Bloons Tower Defense 5 in the next couple of days, at least, you know, just for a short while to bring it back. So to start off, we're just putting down a ninja monkey right there and upgrading him once to the left. It's pretty standard. The thing I like about this first mission is that, being it is the first mission, they did a very good job and making it like a standard of how you should play the game. So it's kind of like all your basic strategies will all work here, except the water-based ones for obvious reasons, there's no water. But besides that, all your strategies will basically work here. You got the twirly ones, like from like the lava maze where you have to watch out. Let me show this in pineapple terms. They may come around here, you know, they got to loop around areas, so you can just line up towers here. Whether it be that one with the pond in the middle and it's circular around, even though it's not circular, it's kind of like the same thing here. It's not circular once again, but the concept's still the same, where it's squeezed between two pathways, and you got the plat of land. It basically kind of like is exactly like that. So you can take those strategies and bring them into this game, which is what I'm planning on doing for winning. Now, medium mode isn't really that bad, at least for the beginner missions. It gets a little bit bad once you hit the intermediate cornfield mission, but this one's going to be completely just regular, as if we were playing on easy even, and it might turn out exactly the same. There'll be a few changes, but basically the exact same thing. So by now you should have upgraded 2 to the left and 1 to the right. The 2 to the left upgrade allows you to pop 4 balloons with a single shuriken, and then if you upgrade him 1 to the right, he actually follows the target after hitting one, so that's why you may see it bend, kind of like that movie Wanted where he bends the bullet. Same exact concept, except with a shuriken, and yeah. So hold on, let me just check this. Okay, it is a shuriken. I wanted to make sure it's a shuriken before I keep calling it that and make a fool of myself, because I always hate doing that when I miscall something, and I just look like a complete dumbass. So we have that set up. Now we can get the glue gunner ready. Focus him on hitting your strong units and upgrade him 2 to the left first before you do anything else. That'll give you corrosive glue and a glue that soaks through all the layers for when he's popped. And then the reason why, and then you upgrade 1 to the right because it makes it stick longer. So basically, when you glue them once, like say it's a black balloon, he gets glued and he slows him down the entire time. Then he pops into 2 other balloons, and both those balloons are glued. Then those pop into more balloons, and those balloons are glued. And every single balloon is glued to the point where it just explodes after a while and won't even make it around the track. So as soon as that glue touches a target, except for ceramic balloons, you know that that target's going to die at some point in time. So that's why I love the glue gunner. So there we go, got corrosive glue, only $2 away, now we can get that. So we have a pretty good glue gunner set up right now. The only thing we're going to do later on in the game is upgrade him 1 to the right, and if we need, get balloon dissolver, but I don't think we're going to really need that. I think just 1 to the right will be perfectly fine for us. And you also got to bear in mind that you should probably stock up on your money, so don't get any kind of tower or upgrade unless you need it. You kind of just want to see where the money takes you. This strategy, though, by the way, guys, will not last you if you want to go on forever. I always do leave that disclaimer. If you wanted me to go to around like 100 plus, I can do it. I've been to around 130. I posted a picture of it on my Twitter a while back, actually. But I made it to around 130 before, so it's really not hard. But this strategy is just based on getting you to wave 65 and not much further. The reason why is because this will help you out for all those, but the thing is that we don't have any banana farms, and I know it sounds very reliant on banana farms, but if you want to get past the level 100s, you're going to need banana farms, unfortunately. So that's why this strategy won't last you forever, but it will get you to wave 65, and you shouldn't have much trouble doing it either if you take the route I'm taking. So yeah. A cool update with Bloons Tower Defense, though, that I just noticed is that you can now, if you rebeat a mission that you've already beaten, you still get a fraction of the monkey money that you would have got before, as opposed to just beating it and getting nothing, which is nice, because when I do all these videos, generally I already have the mission beat, and I get nothing from it, so now I'm at least going to get something from it. And they also added in Special Agent Pros, which some people have asked me to make videos on it, and I will get on that very soon. The problem is that I can get a Special Agent Pro, but then I waste near to all of my money because you have to buy it 50 times. And just to show you guys, I have 3,151, and the one I'm focusing on is the Angry Squirrel. I want to see what he upgrades to. That would be $3,000 for it, so I'd only have 151 left, and I would like that money just besides, 151. I would like a little bit more than that in case I need for whatever reason, so that's why I'm a little reluctant just to jump in there and grab it. But if you guys give enough support on this video and tell me, Jerome, do it, I'll do it. I got really nothing spectacular planned with that money, so I'll just judge it by the comments. If you guys want to see it and the comments show that, then I'll do it, I guess. Yeah, I don't really mind at all. And then we can get ourselves an analysis video of that one, and so on and so forth. Hopefully we'll get a bunch more money on the way so that we can just keep doing stuff like this. Okay, let's see. The Ninja Monkey, I built him too much towards center instead of south, so that was pretty stupid on my part. The way we're going to fix that is we're going to get ourselves this guy right here, and hopefully he'll be able to take out the units for us. Alright, so this one unit, the thing is he's not going to be able to make it all the way through, just because he's going to be stopped by him once he makes it there, and we still have our perfect score going on. I built the Wizard Monkey just because we're going to need him eventually anyway, because his Lightning Bolt ability is extremely powerful, and it's just very, very useful to have on your team, and it's nice to have a unit up there as well. That way he can protect you. Now, really quick, I was trying to describe something earlier, but it didn't really work out. Oh, wow! Why are pineapples $80? Jesus, I think they jacked up the prices of exploding pineapples. They better be better, because they were not that good last time I checked. Oh, well, let me just show you quick in pineapple terms. He is right up here, and what I was trying to say earlier is the Ninja Monkey down here should be placed a little bit more up here, probably about right there, that Ninja Monkey. That way, his area of effect will include the track that is up here. So that's what I was trying to describe earlier, but it didn't really turn out too well when I was trying to describe it. Yeah, we have a nice little setup going on. We don't have much money, but we'll easily be able to gain all of that back, so no worries there. This strategy's working out pretty well. I don't know if I said it, so if I didn't, I'm sorry, but the upgrades you want to have for your Monkey Apprentice are going to be 2 to the left and 1 to the right. If you feel like you need it, you can get the second one to the right, which is Monkey Sense, which allows you to hit camo balloons, but you don't need that. You should be fine with this Ninja Monkey for now, and later on your Super Monkey will be able to take him out, but that's in the future. I'm not going to, lay claims really yet, because I just want to show you guys what I mean, and I don't want to skip ahead too much to confuse you, but yeah, so let's see. We have a nice little setup. I don't know. I'm contemplating whether I should build a spike factory. I don't really think I need it, so I'm going to save out for now. If they break through, then I'll probably build one, but in the meantime, I don't really think it's necessary. So, yeah, I think we should probably just save up the 4,000 until we get the Super Monkey, if possible. If not, we should just spend as little as possible so that we can get that far without letting anything through, and we can get ourselves a Super Monkey. Yeah, take a look at how good that Lightning Bolt ability is. If you want to see how our towers stack up, the Ninja Monkey's the first tower we built, has 2,000 pops right there. The Glue Gunner only has 31 pops, and that's mostly because the Ninja Monkey has killed them before he can get successfully popping through them. But the Glue Gunner is going to come in handy once the ceramic and lead balloons come around. That's why we have him there, because the lead balloons, really. So he's not really trying to function yet. You ready? Now he's serving his purpose. Just popping that lead balloon layer, even though it's not really crediting him much, trust me, it makes a big difference. And the Monkey Apprentice has 675, which is just on par with the Ninja Monkey. You figure he's been around for 1/3 of the game, the Monkey Apprentice, so he should have 1/3 the kills of the Ninja Monkey. So they're kind of just as important as each other. The Glue Gunner, once again, though, is still, even though it doesn't get the pops for it or the credit, it's kind of like it picks up all the assists, and that's one thing to keep in mind. So it definitely is worth it. He's kind of, how do I put this? Yeah, basically the best analogy is that he gets all the assists while the other guys get all the points. So he's still doing a great job for our team. We have $3,000 now, almost enough for our Super Monkey. And I don't know if you saw, the Glue Gunner, though, is definitely what just saved us against those enemy lead balloons earlier. So that's why we have him, really, right there. Oh god, these guys right here, the heart-shaped balloons are always going to be a pain in the ass because they just regenerate their health and they're almost so hard to kill. They just, every time you like pop them down to like a one layer left and they like, they have like a second to regenerate, they just go to town on you. They'll just keep regenerating and they'll abuse any chance they get. So that's why it's annoying. A fun strategy if you're playing for a long time and you just want to just try it out. I think personally it's a little bit of fun. Is that I always liked getting myself the sniper monkey and upgrading him all the way to the left so that he can freeze the whatever it's called. So it's not freeze. He stuns the Moab balloons, like literally in their place. They'll just stop moving and he'll just stun them. And it's always pretty fun to do that because you can just keep compiling them. If you want to see what it's like, you can just go into sandbox mode as well. Okay, so this is where we're going to have to get ourselves the Monkey Apprentice hat. I said you probably wouldn't have to have it earlier. I accidentally lied, I'm sorry, but I guess I was wrong about that. So, no big deal though, it's only $300, and it's better to get it now, later in the game, than it is at the beginning, just because money now, $300, isn't that much compared to money at the beginning, where $300 was like 3 rounds wage. So, just keep that in mind. Just, wait a little bit till you have to get it, and then get it later on in the game. The later, the better for that upgrade. So our Super Monkey's doing a decent amount of work. He's got 273 hits already, so he's definitely going to surpass all of our other towers, and he's not even fully upgraded yet. Before we do anything, though, we're going to get ourselves a Monkey Village. Monkey Village... I'm sorry about that. The Monkey Village is really, really useful just because he lowers the price of all upgrades for all the towers within its radius, and if we place him correct... If we place him correct, like right here, and then everything falls inside of him, we can get the bonus for up to 4 towers, which is really nice. We can also get them to upgrade certain things, such as radar scanner, which will allow me to use the Super Monkey to scout out any other type of like camo balloons. So that'll be really good for us to have. Plus, not to mention the fact that with a 15% increase to radius, as well as a +1 popping power, and a plus 15% speed for attack, what is it called? Attack speed, I guess we'll just call it. You really are like setting yourself up nicely, and the upgrades do work very, very well for the Super Monkeys. They work well for all towers, but Super Monkeys in particular, they work very well with. So that's one of the reasons you should set that up. Now, if you're worrying about Moabs won't come till around 46, so we have another 9 rounds to stock up on money, and the mid-40s, around 45 up till 49, is a ridiculous amount of cash flow. From those alone combined, you'll get yourself around, if I had to guess, like $12,000, $13,000, maybe even more, so yeah, that's really setting you up for the whole game. I'm not worried if a couple balloons break through, just because our Super Monkey can hit them on the backside. So when they come down here and they come right there, that's within Super Monkey range. So I'm not really worried at all. So we're breezing through right now, pretty fairly, I guess, quickly. Not much trouble at all. I mean, it seems like, like they get a little close for comfort, but they really don't. And you guys are going to see, once I get this Laser Blast upgrade, which should be at the end of this round, these enemies are going to be like complete jokes, basically, just because this will increase the speed by such a ridiculous amount. And, wow, we might not even have to wait till the end of the round. It seems like I'm going to get it mid-round, which will be a really nice upgrade to have. Yep, there we go. So you guys can see how much of a difference it'll make on these enemies. Just take a look at that. Increased speed and increased damage. It tears through them. Notice how they're not even making it out of their spawn. And then once you get the Plasma Blasts, they literally destroy everything. They have almost no chance at all. So a thing you might want to keep in mind is that although we keep upgrading the Super Monkey, and we're going to upgrade the Monkey Village, do not forget about your Glue Gunner. If you feel necessary, get the Glue Splatter upgrade to the... which is the second to the right. Make sure you get that, and it'll help you out a little bit if that's the route you decide to take. Decide to take is what I meant to say. And yeah, so it'll help you out there. Just don't forget about your old towers. That's one of the things a lot of people do wrong is they forget. They're just like, oh, wait, what? And they just completely forget that they have like whatever tower set up, and that'll kill them in the end. You got to remember exactly what towers you have, or else you're just going to find a lot of trouble. So let's see. Now they're starting to throw out the rainbow balloons. The rainbow balloons are very, very powerful, and they shouldn't really be messed with. They definitely have to be taken care of with extreme caution. Now look at these are the ceramic balloons. You'll pop the outer layer of them with the glue, but that's about it. You're not going to get much leeway with them other than that. It won't kill them. Certainly not. They'll be able to keep going, and they'll make it a good distance before that ceramic layer is even popped. So you just have a lot of wasted ammo on your hands, basically, and wasted time. But luckily, we had that Thunder Strike, and that seemed to have made the difference there, so that when they made it around, they kind of got hit so much with lightning that they didn't really stand a chance. And we are very close to our Plasma Blast. Yep, I was right. I was looking at the RBE at the bottom to make sure that I have enough money for it. We're pretty much on par to get ourselves the Plasma Blast upgrade probably midway through this round, so we'll be able to finish out the round strong. And from there, just a single Plasma Blast Super Monkey in the right position will be able to take out a Moab balloon, but we got to make sure he's souped up to take out more than one Moab. And by the end of this, we'll probably have about 2 fully upgraded Super Monkeys on the to the right side, except for the final upgrade, which is the Tower of Terror. We'll have, I guess you could say, 2 Robo Monkeys and 1 Super Monkey that's on his way to being upgraded. That's probably where we're going to find ourselves. So we can increase our radius now, or we can focus on upgrading the monkey village. I'm just going to upgrade the monkey village so that the upgrade goes to every single person. And I kind of upgraded to the left. I probably should have focused on the right, because that way I can get ourselves the radar scanner right there. That's the tower I was talking, or the upgrade I was talking about earlier, that will help us out, and it'll be able to detect all enemies. Oh god, we almost just lost it there. Wow, we're actually going to go flawless on this. I was not planning that originally, but it seems like what we're getting at here. So yeah, we should definitely upgrade the radar scanner just so that we can hit the camo balloons when they try and sneak around. So yeah, look how much of a difference the Super Monkey's doing with the Plasma Blast upgrade. He's incredible with that upgrade. I feel like a lot of people underestimate that, and don't. Use it to your advantage. He will completely destroy anything that steps in his path. So we're doing pretty well now, but just about $2,000, which is what is necessary for the radar scanner to come online, and there we go. So now camo balloons will never be a problem again. They're basically like a free round if we ever get any more camo balloons, so that's nice to know. And we are about to fully upgrade our monkey village as much as we want to. I say fully upgraded a lot. When I say fully upgraded, I just mean upgraded to where we feel suited, which for me is 2 to the left and 2 to the right, not exactly 4 to the left and like 2 to the right or whatever like method you may choose for fully upgrading a tower, but it's what I mean when I say fully upgrading. For the most part, there are exceptions where I do actually fully upgrade a tower, but usually not. Now, at this point, you can, if you want, get a spike factory at the end. It certainly won't hurt you, and it'll probably be smart to do as well. But for me, I just want to upgrade the range on my Super Monkey all the way, and then focus on getting the Robo Monkey upgrade. So get ready. Next round is going to be the round I was talking about, and that is the round that has the Moab balloon in it. Hopefully by the end of this wave we'll have enough that we can fully upgrade it to epic range, which is insane. The radius, guessing, will probably be about right here. It'll probably be able to touch right there where the pineapple is, and that's probably where our range would be if we could get it there, but we're not sure if we're going to be able to do that right now. Just to give you guys a little another perspective about this, the Super Monkey, 8,500 pops, Ninja Monkey, 5,000. Ninja Monkey's been there since the beginning. Super Monkey's been there for less than 10 rounds, so that's just one thing to keep in mind. Yeah, we killed him, but he kind of broke through a little bit. But fortunately, notice how good of a radius that Super Monkey has? There was no trouble at all there. So he cleared that situation up, and now, even more range. Okay, so it wasn't as much range as I originally said. I overstated that by a lot, but I'm sorry about that. I probably shouldn't do that, but, you know, it still helped us. And look at that. This is the camo balloon round I was telling you about. It's a free round now that you have a Super Monkey that it can detect camo balloons. It literally is just a free round. They're just throwing at us. It's the equivalent of about 1,500 points, so we kind of just got a free round for $1,500. That's nice. This round is one of those rounds I was telling you about with the high RBE. If you look at the bottom red balloon equivalent, it says 2,950. That's a roundabout to how much money you're going to be getting for that round. So we're getting around like 2,900. You figure we'll just keep on the low side, 2,500 monkey dollars during this round. So we're setting ourselves up really nicely with that extra cash. And hopefully before wave 50, which is the next wave the Moab balloons actually come in, we'll be able to have our Robo Monkey. No promises on that, but I'm almost positive. Let's see. Yeah, we're hitting them out of spawn pretty quickly. See, this is the kind of trap you want them in. Notice how they're not even able to make it out of spawn and we're just spamming money. That's the ideal situation. If you can get them to not even leave spawn. Because once they start leaving spawn and going around turns, that's when the whole army goes completely awry. Because things start changing directions, shooting one way instead of hitting the chain targets like how the Super Monkey's hitting multiple targets at once. And things go out of hand quickly when that happens. So if you can hit them out of spawn before they get anywhere really, then you're gonna set yourself up nicely. So yeah, we're doing all right. I think at the rate we're going, we're definitely gonna be able to get the Robo Monkey upgrade before the next wave, which is wave 50. So we'll be more than ready for the 3 Moab balloons that are gonna come out. But at the same time, I don't know. I kind of feel like it feels like they're coming early, but it may just be because I'm used to easy so much. So let's see. By the way, guys, if you're wondering, you didn't notice the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it does last until around 65 on medium mode, not 50 like easy mode is, so just keep that in mind. Hard mode's insane. It's in the 80s, so it's not fun. Yep, so here we go, guys. This is the 3 Moab balloon round, and luckily with those upgrades from the Robo Monkeys, we'll be able to more than easily take them out. What it basically does is it says it gives it autonomous cannons, and if you don't know what that means, autonomous cannons is the oh wait, I could have sworn it says autonomous. Zero's arms become... Well, it says independent. Maybe they changed the name because people didn't... I don't know, maybe they didn't know what autonomous means, but I'm almost positive it used to say autonomous in there. Now it just says independently of each other, which is right. It basically what it means is that they can both shoot, independently of each other, so they can target different balloons, and if they target the exact same balloon, which most of the time they do, it'll be able to basically do double the damage. So for $6,000, what you're paying, you're basically able to double your damage that you're doing, and it's a really good upgrade to have. I'm going to put this one Super Monkey right here, just so that he can hit anyone that tries making it around the maze, at least, try sneaking around the side, and that'll be a great place to put him. He'll be very, very useful, trust me on that one. When the Moab balloons start trying to break through all the way, and they start becoming even more of a hassle than they already are, that's when he will come into play. He'll be able to just stop them in their tracks, and hopefully when we upgrade him fully on range, he'll also be able to hit a large part of this area, because that area is pretty much untouched. Yeah, take a look at that. As soon as that Moab balloon was popped, now instead of being able to make it around the track and sneak through, it's just getting stopped, just flat out stopped, which is very, very, very important. Because if you don't even give the balloons a chance to get through, you're perfectly fine. You know what I mean? You want that. You don't want to give them the chance and then hope you hit them, midway through or whatever. If you can stop them at the beginning, stop them at the beginning. Then do it. Trust me, it'll help you out a lot. So let's see. We have $2,740, and the thing I hate about waves like this is that they sort of come in slow on camo waves, and they have so many of the enemies. Notice how they just come in, stop, come in, stop. There we go, though. The Moab balloon is ready to go, and that's how I like it. I like on Moab rounds how quickly they tend to go sometimes, just because the Moab balloon contains so many units within it that it just forces mobs to keep spawning, and you can just keep getting point after point, and you can just keep progressing very rapidly, because those take up a lot of the RBE at the bottom. So we're about to upgrade our second Super Monkey to have the Plasma Blasts, which is really just, it's going to be insanely overpowered. A setup like this, no promises, but you could probably make it to 65 just like this. We don't really want to risk that though. That's not the game we're playing here. So let's try and not risk it, and let's just set ourselves up so that we definitely won't have any problem if we try and make it to 65. Not, probably won't have any trouble. So we're going to try and fix that up. Also, guys, if you're interested, Mitch is hosting it he probably already finished. He told me he was going to host it around 3 o'clock, a live stream for the Minecraft server, and tonight I'm doing the same. If you're wondering the date, in case you're, watching this afterwards, that's April 25th. So, tonight I'm going to be hosting a live stream of the Minecraft server. Mitch already did it earlier. I got the night shift. I love the night shift. It'll start around 11 o'clock and last till about 12. We will give away some whitelists, things like that, and it'll be a lot of fun. So if you want to hop over to the live stream, that'd be great if you're interested. If you're not interested, then alright, you can just keep on watching this Balloons video. But I figured I'd just shout that out there, especially because there's not much changing in the game, and it would probably get boring if I just kept talking about things that were involved in the game, because pretty much nothing is really going to change from here on out. It's really, the only towers we're going to be building from here on out to 65 and upgrading is the exact same thing. 3 to the right and 2 to the left. upgrades for our super monkeys, and we're only going to be building super monkey towers. So that basically sums up our battle strategy till 65. Very simplistic, and won't help you get to, like, you know, the later 100 waves. You know what I mean? It won't let you get to, like, you know, 110, 120, but it will definitely be more than good enough to get you to 65. And that's all we're trying to do. Once again, we're not trying to get you to, you know, get like the world record here. We're just setting you up so you can get that mission out of the way. One thing. I know I used to do it a lot. I used to do the daily challenges. Would you guys like me to start doing those again? They're kind of fun, and they're definitely a nice break, because these ones are enjoyable to do, like, you know, beat the missions and commentate over them, but at the same time, they feel more worky, just because there's so much that goes behind them. Like, I've been commentating probably for about 15 minutes now. Those missions usually last, like, 8 minutes, so it's kind of like a little refreshing commentary, and it's nice for me because it's not as much talking. As much as you guys might think I love talking a lot, I do to a certain degree, but maybe not so much as commentating requires, although I don't have a problem with it. And most of the time, going into a little personal detail, most of the time, the reason why I'm able to do so well at that is just because of my debate background that I have. Because in debate, I was a second speaker for public forum debate, and what that means is I had to rebut my opponent's points, and I didn't know them going into the round, so I had to listen to them, and then I had to refute them off the top of my head, more or less, for 4 minutes straight. So I was just used to talking like this, and that's why I seem to talk very fast a lot of the time, and some people are like, oh, slow down, or, oh, wow, he just keeps on talking about topics. How does he keep coming up with new topics to talk about? That's why, because it's exactly why. I mean, it's just kind of programmed into me by now. Alright, so round 60, I should have announced this, is the first round that you're going to see a red balloon come in. They really aren't that bad if you're setting yourself up the same way I am. Trust me, just take a look at that. Those blue balloons will pop instantly when you have the 2 super monkeys ready to go waiting for him. The red balloon will take a little more, and he will get you a little scared. But scared is the key word there. He won't do any damage to you. He's just kind of like a fear factor, I guess you could say. So just try not to worry about him. You'll be fine. And we're going to put ourselves 1 super monkey right here as well. That should be within the monkey village. Yep, just within its radius. And so he'll get all the perks of being a tower there as well. And now with him there, if we fully upgrade his range, we should be able to hit... If we weren't able to earlier, let me see. No, we were able to hit the whole thing. Now we'll be able to hit even over here on this track. So we're just adding on to the effective range, basically, of our Super Monkey network, we'll call it. Because more or less, all these Super Monkey towers being set up is kind of like a network. So this will take care of all those problems for us, and we'll definitely add to the effective range that this, you know, Monkey Village network has. Yeah, we are completely destroying them right now. I wish the rounds came in a little bit faster once again, so I could just get some more money flow in and upgrade the Super Monkey. But these rounds tend to take a little bit longer for some reason. I'm not even sure why they space them out the way they do, but for some reason they do. If you ask me, that'd be more challenging. If they want to make, like, as you progress in the waves, higher and higher, more challenging, don't just throw out more enemies, because when they throw out more enemies, they tend to space it even more. That's stupid. Put more enemies at a single given time. So stop spacing them out. Just look right here, like, boom, those 2 waves, put them in one. Can you imagine how much more hard that would be if they did that? Which, that's weird. You never hear usually a player complaining that a game is too easy, but that's really something they should do. Otherwise, you know, the game kind of becomes a little bit repetitive, and they make it a little bit too easy for you to break through as well. So we forgot about upgrading to using our laser blasts. They're called. Those are really, you know, they're useful. They're usually forgotten about because you upgrade so quickly out of them. But they're definitely something to get as soon as you possibly can. They will, you know, help you out a lot. They're not the game changer, but they'll certainly make a difference for you. So just bear in mind, guys, that we're on round 63 of 65. That means, you know, we're coming to a close pretty soon. But in the meantime, take a look at the RBE counter at the bottom. 14,413. That stands for, once again, red balloon equivalent. That's how many red balloon layers that you're going to have to pop in this, or how many layers you're just going to have to come in contact with to get through them all. So 14,000 layers. Keep that in mind. A crazy thing, by the way, I've been stuck at rank 68 for about a month now, just because it's so hard to get out of. I have 22 million XP. You get 1 XP per layer popped, and my next rank is in more or less 8 million XP, so that's going to take a very long time. And it's quite frustrating, because I haven't been able to level up because of that. But oh well, what are you going to do? We almost have ourselves laser blasts. And remember how I said we'd have 2 fully upgraded Robo Monkey cannons, or Super Monkeys, and we'd have one midway upgraded Super Monkey. Well, take a look at that. My estimate was completely correct. With the strategy we were doing, we are going to have one midway upgraded Super Monkey and 2 Robo Monkeys completely suited up and ready, just like my guess was about when I was midway through this game. So this is the final wave. Be prepared for Moabs. They don't come out at first, I guess just to trick you into thinking it's going to be easy or whatever, reason they may have for doing so. But don't be confused. They're going to come out pretty soon, and you should be definitely prepared for that. So we're setting ourselves up. Now remember, don't get cocky over the game. Even if you think, it's the end, I'm going to win, just upgrade the Super Monkey anyway. Just play the part, I guess you could say, just in case something bad happens. Now we have a laser blast as opposed to, a plasma blast as opposed to a laser blast upgrade, which really does make a difference. The plasma blast is so much more powerful. Now, once again, get ready. The Moab balloons will come. They're just kind of stalling for time for whatever reason. I'm not really quite sure why, but just don't let it get your guard off. There we go. Here they are. So that's round 65 of 65, and here comes the final. I think he might be the only red balloon, but I could be wrong. Actually, no, there's 3. Sorry. I'm almost positive there's 3 red balloons on this wave. Or maybe, actually, it might only be 2. That's surprising. Oh well, I think that's the last of the last enemies. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully this helped you out somewhere along the line. I'm always glad to be of assistance. And yeah, so thank you guys. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe. I'm sure you guys would love the content here, and JeromeASF is a fast-growing community. I do games like this all the time. I do Minecraft. I do all other Flash Player games. You name the game, and pretty much I do it. And of course, if you guys liked the video, leave it a like. If you didn't like it, then leave it a dislike and tell me what you didn't like. Leave a comment being like, yo, Jerome, I didn't like this, or I liked this. Feedback. Feedback's really nice. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have yourself a good night.